There's no foolproof recipe for calculating the size of a country's economy, which in one respect at least can make an economist's job similar to this chef's. To get a better product, you sometimes have to improvise, which is what EU economists are planning to do come September. To compute the GDP for the European Union, EU economists are forcing its 28 member states to include illegal economic activities such as drugs, smuggling, and prostitution. The EU says it's bringing Europe's method for calculating GDP in line with international standards.
The GDP is supposed to reflect all economic activity in a society, both declared and undeclared. That's how you get a true picture of what the economic situation is in a country. This is done not just at European level, but in fact it's the international standard that has been set by the UN. So there's really nothing new. Member states should continue to report or include illegal activities when they report their government data.
Illegal activity is by nature difficult to measure and could muddle the economic picture further. Contrary to all the hype, Italy's so-called mafia economy won't actually amount to a huge slice of its GDP. But other member states might see different improvements, especially those with low organized crime rates.
And it turns out that the biggest impact would be in Finland and Sweden. Now, Finland is well known for a country that spends a lot of money. Well, Finland is essentially Nokia, right? So it spends a lot on R&D, and Sweden as well. So from that, I deduct that it's probably the R&D item that is the most important, as they're certainly not countries known to have a lot of criminal activity or contraband for that matter.
In theory, improving a pizza should be a lot less complicated than improving a nation's GDP. But Eurostat says what appear to be straightforward changes could help nations get better rates in the bond markets, including illicit activity could boost Italian and Spanish economies by 1 to 2%. Germany and Belgium could see a 2 to 3% increase, and the UK and Dutch economies 3 to 4%. The UK's statistics agency disagrees, saying the changes could revise Britain's economic growth upwards by as much as 5%, which suggests that economics, like cooking, is as much art as it is science. Sandra Gathmann, CCTV, Brussels.